Yeah, sorry. Just a little quick add-on in addition to this, especially this game, with one particular game called Double Dragon. A long, long time ago, this game. See, like, it was thought about just a day ago as I'm making video on such topics as me as this video game mass murderer sprite. And like, Double Dragon, this game, this is where this sort of happens, kind of the worst of all of them. These henchmen and henchwomen start the game by punching my said girlfriend in the stomach and walking away, right? They do this, these henchmen and henchwomen, of this eventual guy some stages later that has a machine gun. And so I go through the stages, all the big bosses, henchmen and henchwomen, I kill them. I destroy all these henchwomen and henchwomen, but those were that boss's, like, good henchmen and henchwomen. The guy with the machine gun later on toward the end of the game. And like, really, those two henchmen at the beginning, they just punched her in the gut and walked away with her. They might let her go, but what do I gotta do? I gotta go on some kind of rampage type activity and start going through hundreds, if not thousands, of henchmen and henchwomen just to get at that one, the little shot in the gut punch that the girlfriend took. And she's probably fine. They'll probably let her go, but all the same, what happens? I overreact. You know, I go around taking out like dozens of hundreds of henchwomen and henchmen. And, you know, then that boss at the end of the game, he has the right. My boys and my girls or whatever, we just punched her in the stomach. But you went around in retaliation, hundreds if not thousands of my good henchmen and good henchwomen. Look what you've done. Of course I want to machine gun you. Look what you've done to my henchmen and henchwomen. Jeez. Of course, and that's where the game ought to end. You overreacted the entire way to get here at stage 5 whatever. Look at you. We just punched her in the gut and held her captive. She's eating food. You know, she's all right, really, but you henchmen and henchmen and you took out my forces. You went around pretty much mass murdering my good henchmen and good henchwomen. Once you find me, of course I'm gonna friggin' mow you down. Look what you've done in your overreaction. You just punched her in the gut. You could have left it alone. No, of course, and that's where, even if I get there and I'm supposed to be this victory guy, victory character, the lead, Jimmy Lee, Double Dragoning it all the way to the end there. That's where the game ought to actually, and does most of the time, mercifully end there. The machine gun guy takes you out, and that's why. He just mass murdered like hundreds, if not thousands, of my good henchwomen and good henchmen. I'm gonna take you out, son of a fucking bitch. Son of a bee, both ways. My good henchwomen and good henchmen. Of course I'm waiting for you. I've been watching how you've been mercilessly taking them out. These are my good henchmen and good henchwomen. You find me, you're gone. I don't know. That's trying to atone for these darn games. Forgiveness is divine, it says. Hope it's there somewhere. Mercy.